Hi there, I'm Chef Eric Crowley, owner of the Culinary Classroom in West Los Angeles, and today I'm going to talk to you about knife construction, specifically stamped bladed knives. Stamped blades are typically utilized for a lot of beginning professionals. Some of my home cook students wind up getting them as well, primarily because they're relatively inexpensive and also they're fairly light in weight. A stamped blade is often easily identified because it'll typically have a plastic handle on it, although there are some exceptions, but the most part they are going to have a plastic handle. You'll also notice that there's going to be the absence of a bolster or a hilt. The bolster is a big thick piece of metal that separates the handle from the back of the blade. And you can see on this stamped blade, there is none. It basically is just a straight, thin piece of metal. It gets its name because it basically starts off with a thin sheet of steel and the blade itself is stamped out by a machine as opposed to being forged, which has a little bit more of a handmade quality to it. The stamped blade also has a tang, whereas a forged knife has what's called a full tang, which is that the metal extends all the way to the end of the handle. With a stamped blade, it tends to only be a half tang. It ends probably about where the tip of my index finger is and buried inside the plastic handle. One of the advantages, as I mentioned before, is cost. This stamped blade is about $30. Whereas a forged blade could run anywhere from $100 to, you can get into the thousands if you want to get a really expensive, almost completely handmade kitchen knife. And that is my rundown on stamped bladed knives. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you can get some additional information. If there's a recipe that you would like to see me make, feel free to send an email to requests@mahalo.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.